This is Wholesome Podcast, Wholesome B, Mitch, Wavy Trey, and today we got Destiny Spikes in the building today.
What up, what up?
Hey, y'all.
Shit, before we start, you feel me? Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, you feel me? IG, Twitter, feel me? Like, comment, share, all that good shit.
So, what I want to know today is, what are y'all thoughts on when people try to say, like, niggas don't really love hoes or they won't marry somebody that's like extra promiscuous? Like, what's y'all thoughts on that?
Lies.
It's just flat out lies, huh?
Lies.
Yeah, I love hoes.
Lies. I get treated with so much respect. I have sucked so much dick. I don't have that issue. I've always been like, oh, my friend a hoe. Da, da, da. I'm like, but I always had a man.
Damn. Damn.
Long-term relationship. So it just blow my mind. Like, if you such a good woman, if you this, and that, and I'm this, and this, point. Why I always got a man? Why these niggas won't leave me alone? Like, it's not like, and I'm not searching for relationships. I'm not somebody that, I'm living my life as a hoe. Yeah. A proud hoe.
It do be a lot of women who are quote unquote not hoes be single as fuck.
Single as fuck because you're so eager for it. Yeah. You're so eager for it. Most hoes are not fucking as much as you think they're fucking. I always have to make that clear. Right. Like, we do what we want and we promote that and we're proud of that, but that doesn't mean it's happening as frequently as you think. Because, if I don't post for 3 months, but then I come out with 18 titty posts and a couple dick sucking posts, you like, damn, this bitch getting it in. But I'm like, this all old. Like, this old stock. I just got this shit sitting. Like, I repost the same shit over and over. Like, and y'all, then them niggas eat it up. Like, you can't be mad at me that these niggas gonna eat it up. Like, so I'm not supposed to get paid for that? You gotta go back to when niggas used to say, damn, if you gonna shake ass, at least get paid. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah. And then we started getting paid. What they do? Fuck a OnlyFans, bitch. Yeah, you bitches ain't got no real job.
Damn, that was definitely insane.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you what makes you a hoe, but you pretty much answered my question.
Oh, I get it in. I used to get it in. I get it. I'm a legend. I'm an urban legend in these streets. But in terms of like, being a hoe, black thoughts matter. Let's be clear. Black thoughts. Thought. Everything.
Black thoughts matter.
That's my brand. I got a logo.
I ain't gonna lie, that dope as fuck.
That's what my podcast is called. Black Thoughts. Black Thoughts the brunch.
Love it.
And it just got to like once I feel like people didn't have a hold to articulate shit. So once I started articulating why I was the way I was, people were like, damn. I'm like, yeah. So many. I started doing like a sex column, like the Black Carrie Brand show, like Sex in the City. Yeah. We'll have a highlight, and women would ask me questions, men too. What? And you wouldn't believe how many women said they didn't orgasm. Really? So I'm like, so you're telling me you are looking for marriage and longevity with niggas who can't make you come for real, make your body shake, make you feel something, and you questioning me for looking for it?
Right.
Yeah.
For not settling for the for the okie doke. Like I'm not gonna settle if the sex is. People can say sex don't matter. That's a lie. So it's a fucking lie.
Is it number one on the list of things that matter?
I mean, for me and my nigga, it was like I went home the first night and got buzzed down. We was finna get married. Fuck me, I had tried enough dicks to know, like, this one's special. This one's a little different. This one makes me feel a type of way, you know? I don't think I want to leave this one hanging. I don't want to leave this one ungoing.
Do you think more women should be hoes?
Yeah, and not even a hoe. Everybody should have a hoe period. And hoe period does not mean you're fucking. A hoe period means that you try out enough niggas to know you're tight. Y'all don't try out enough niggas, and that's dating. That's like, okay, so you got a lesser nigga, right? Because all bitches let a nigga buy them food. All bitches let a nigga take them out they don't like. All women do that. So if you see a man, you're like, you know what, he ain't really my type, but like, what qualities in him make him different? You go on a date with him and you see, damn, this is a really great fucking guy, but he's not the full package I want. He don't make my pussy tingle. That's okay. You figured out 1 through 3 work for you, and then you're gonna find an attractive man and see if he has those 3 qualities. If he does not have them, you're searching for the wrong shit. You're looking for something that this man had, but you felt like he wasn't enough for you. Right. Hoes don't do that. Being a hoe and getting paid you're being paid to give people the attention and the quality time that they don't receive. A lot of men don't get to be vulnerable, talk they shit. They don't got no room to talk about their homeboys to somebody. Like, you don't want to go talk to your other homeboy because it seems like you're being fake, but you're not. You're just trying to vent to somebody, get that shit off your chest. I be learning all type of shit about the hood and shit. I be like, I don't even know these niggas. And it be real shit. I'm like, you been carrying that? Like,
I'm not going to lie. that's a red. I mean, that's a yellow flag, some type of flag. Don't be pillow talking with women about
not
your
all
niggas.
women. It's not all women. It's not even that you pillow talking. It's just a safe space. Like niggas can't cry to everybody. You can niggas won't cry. Like.
Are they crying as in talking bad about their friend, or are they hurt by their friend?
Like okay. no, I'm not saying like you tell me some gossip. But I mean like niggas.
They just speaking on.
Yeah, like this nigga. I feel like he being shady. What you think? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, look at it like this. Like not like oh fuck that nigga. Not no fake shit. Just like having a space to tell a bitch like just to vent. I really don't care. I don't know these people, so you can just get all that shit out. And then it's never gonna leave here. Right. You finna go do whatever you do, and I'm finna go back to my life.
Right.
And like I've been more caught up by niggas. Like where I'm like I'm getting married and shit, and you my trick. Why I'm getting caught up in a 3-way call? Why a bitch at the hair shop talking about me? Right. And we got an arrangement. This is business. Although I'm your friend and I'm loyal to you, this is I ain't aired you out. Right. So how it's coming into my life, and I'm. You know what I'm saying?
That's trash.
So it's like
that's trash.
So while a lot of the times women get on these podcasts, be like, oh, I fuck this rapper and this and that. It's the niggas who really. Like I was talking to someone casually and I'm like, oh yeah, I seen that nigga. Da, 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 da. He was like, wait, y'all still talk? I'm like, ain't that your best friend? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. He like niggas would always lie about that. They gon' like when it come to you, they'll play a role. They'll act like they what you like. Oh, they don't know nothing. Yeah. I'm like, what? Like I'm like in my head, we passed that. We grown. This ain't high school. Like he lying about kicking it. Like
it should be way past that.
Because it's still a competition. It's still like a competitiveness of like. You know, whose dick is bigger, you know, dick measuring. But in terms of like women, I feel like women settle because they want to just be kept.
I think
they
want
the experience of being kept. And I'm fuck these niggas down. But I feel like a lot of people question me and they felt like, oh, it should have happened to me first. Like people were saying they were proud of me for getting engaged. Bitch, for what? Why is that? Why are you proud of me for a nigga wanting to commit to me for life? Like
so you low key like they low key trying you for saying some fuck shit like that.
I feel like that's what it was, and I just did a video about that on my Instagram. Like a lot of y'all questioned it because you thought it should have been you. You thought you deserved a good man who runs an organization and does this and does that. On paper, he's amazing. Oh, he's flawless.
It be so many women who be like. They be dope and shit, but they be having a lot of undope qualities and shit. And then some be nothing wrong being a hoe, but then they want to be fake hoes like
that you for the internet kissing bitches and shit. I will not tolerate.
No, not even that. It's just like
I mean, just saying that's the category of women who like go out and make out with their friend, and you know they doing all this, but you get them in a room like I want a threesome, and they like, oh no, I ain't like that exactly, but you presented that.
Yeah, facts.
One of my biggest pet peeves is that. Like, don't be doing that.
And that's someone who fucks women. I'm like, don't do that to me. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't feel like you using me for attention or for something.
Oh yeah, bitches love that.
But even my partner, like I said, he looks good on paper. But we was homeless together. We did this together. We lived at each other's mama houses together. We went through. We had dogs. We moved in a U-Haul together. We did that. So like the struggle. How are you proud of me for struggling with a nigga to get what I deserve? I earned that ring by 100%. Loving him through all that bullshit. So bitch, you couldn't have handled who he was before I got the ring and the big ass house, the engagement, the part until I didn't, and then we lost that shit too, and we had to get it back. This shit is not no. Like people will be like, "Oh, don't tell it on the internet." And I'm like, if I tell y'all the good shit, I have to tell y'all the downs too. I'm not gonna sit up and pretend. And now I'm mature enough to tell it now and give people advice about it. But when I was hurt, baby, I was ready to drag it.
Of course.
And I had to step back and be like, no, because I still love this nigga.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna keep fucking with him, I can't get on this internet and air him out like that.
Right. I hate people do that too.
And I stayed.
Yeah.
I ain't that type of bitch.
You know, you can't.
But I'm gonna tell you why I'm hurt. You know, I'm.
But don't think about what you just said and shit, because. It's a lot of women. Some women just fuck with trash ass niggas with no potential and shit. Some women gonna feel me. Not fuck with a nigga when he down, even though he on his way up. Just wait till you get to the end.
My favorite tweet is the loyal through the talking stage. I was loyal through the talking stage. Like that's your fault. like it blows my mind. That's your fault. If that nigga is telling you we are talking, we are now giving it's niggas who will date you. Eat your ass, lay with you every day, and you like we go together, nigga. We go together, but that's not. Don't. It's not all. No, if you eat my ass every day, you eat my cooking, and you got a toothbrush in my house, bitch. We go together.
Yeah, that's
we're just good friends.
We're
just friends.
But see, I'm a hoe. I don't go through those things.
Right.
You want to be a hoe with me? We hoes. Okay. So when I'm at the bar and I go in the bathroom with this nigga, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. That used to be the issue. Oh, you fucking my friends, now I'm fucking your friends, and y'all want to have meetings about me. Now I'm getting texts talking about, we feel we.
Oh, damn. That's crazy.
Ain't you doing you? These niggas was taking bitches to proms, had girlfriends and shit. I was in high school doing my thing. And then when I got a nigga, they was like, revenge. I'm telling you. And I was like, and he stood beside a bitch because I was loyal as fuck. Like, I think that matters. You can't shake a real bitch. Like, but girls who are insecure and have that weakness, niggas gonna prey on it. They're gonna prey on it.
And I'm pretty sure you kept the G Street the whole time.
Always.
That'd be another big thing. Women don't keep it G Street the whole time. They be high to shit. If I already know what it comes along with this shit, then it's okay. Like,
all the niggas who be
secrets.
like, oh, I ain't wifing no hoe. I'll be like, you don't know that woman's real body count. You don't know where that woman's really been. Right. There are some women who are so low key. I seen the OnlyFans of a bitch, and when I figured out who she was in the city and to the community, I was like, you letting this nigga bust you down? Like you get what I'm saying? Like I would have never thought a woman of that quality would be fucking a nigga like this. This is a nigga I be curving because he's trash. He's just trash at how he treats women, how he comes at you, the whole nine. I'm like, you busting down for him consistently. His whole shit is you because he knows people can identify you by your tats. Niggas is shady like that too. Like, so you good women who think, oh, I'm just sucking dick because I like this nigga. He recording that shit and sending it to me. To show me he got bitches.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I be like, why? I be like, and I'm one of the women like, did she consent to you sending this out? You send my videos around. Yeah, I put it. If I put it on OnlyFans, if I sent it to you personally and you pay me, it's yours now. That's business. But you can tell when a girl personally did some shit for a nigga, you know, like that makes you uncomfortable as a woman because it's like she don't.
So niggas put out them private, like just.
And I'm cool with like a couple back shot videos, and then, but anything with a woman's face in it and her sucking dick and all that. First off, I'm judging. And two, like I don't want to see that girl. I don't know I was judging her, and she don't know I got that video on my phone. I think that's fucked up. That happened to me with a close friend of my sister's. Like a nigga sent a video of her to me, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's my bitch. You know, I let her know right away. But you really like that nigga though, so I wouldn't even have said shit past what I told you and like called him out and all that. If you was gonna keep fucking with him. She was not. She my sister friend. We cool though, but like you know, I still was on some like.
Yeah.
And then she repeats to me what he said about me. I'm like, oh, you really got me fucked up? Because I wasn't even on that. I just was telling you, like, don't be sending shit around. Yeah. And I know keeping it real. You don't know who know nobody. Yeah. And he didn't come for me, but, like, the way he came for her, I'm like, because y'all let niggas do that. Like, my video to get passed around.
Yeah, but, I mean, like you said, you got to call that stuff out right away, though.
But if you going to keep fucking with him, then let's not. Tell me, like, ooh, girl, I'm going to handle it, and I'm going to leave you alone. But don't get me so, like, justice for the hoes, and you ain't really, you don't know justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, or just involving myself. I wouldn't have went as far as I did. If I felt like
going back for you.
Right. Like, I could defend myself on my own shit. Whatever he said about me could have been handled. But, you know. And he crept in them DMs months later. They don't give a fuck.
Niggas always spit the block.
But if you expose them and all, I can expose a nigga tenfold. He coming back. Like, so.
Well, niggas always gonna come back.
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
Why?
If I expose you or take you to the point of like no return, I'm not talking about just spinning the block. I'm talking about I'm disrespectful. I'm exposing you. I'm putting you on the page with all the bad bitches to let them know, like, do not fuck with this nigga. Like, I'm taking you out.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
happening.
You fuck with me, I'm taking you out.
Okay,
but what's the point of no return?
like where I said one thing and the bitches was like, oh, he be sucking dick? I ain't say that.
Oh, wow.
I heard some shit, but I was like, y'all bitches didn't jump. I was just letting y'all know he be sharing video. You know, like, I just couldn't tell y'all what he just currently did. But to know, that means that you circulate, nigga. That mean you bullshitting. You out here, you fucking up. I came on here to get back up, and they was like, bitch, we know about this. Like, we know what type of niggas is. So while you think somebody trying to take you out, bitches is already like, oh.
They already talking.
You already on the hit list. Like, yeah. So I'll be like, why you spinning the block on a bitch like me? I'm ignorant. Yeah. I'll let you know, like, I aired you out, I don't like you. Don't ever fucking talk to me. Don't speak to me when you see me. And they'll still be like, what you doing?
Yeah, no. Yeah, once somebody tell me don't speak to me, I'm not speaking to you.
I'm crazy, too. Like, I'm disrespectful. I'm like, yeah.
And, yeah, I'm not going to give you the opportunity to disrespect me. Once you say, listen, don't talk to me ever again, all right, cool. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, but you don't tell me that, I'm spinning the block.
If you don't tell me that,
Yeah.
Now don't get it twisted. I spend the block on good dick. I will disrespect you, block you, talk about you crazy. But if you didn't treat me bad, I will spin the block.
What about some average though? Y'all spinning the block on something that was just okay?
Yes. Don't let that okay shit fool you. Some okay shit got more intimacy and more like.
Niggas be drunk.
It be niggas with okay, like they ain't got no big ass dick, but like they be fucking me good. Like the attention to detail, the vibe, the setup, how you brought it in, how you made a bitch feel. I give you some fire ass pussy. I will give you some fire ass for an experience. If you gave me an experience, I will give you a motherfucking experience. Yeah. And I'm gonna, I don't have sex if I'm not gonna enjoy it. It doesn't matter what you bring in. I'm gonna enjoy myself. Women go into it thinking like they gonna lay there and what?
Right.
And what? If this dick ain't giving you what you need by you laying there, what you finna do despite? I'm gonna get mine. You ain't gonna leave me sitting here. That's a great way to think. You're not gonna sit me laying here wet in the wet spot and you knocked out. Like, nah, I'm getting mine too. Like, and you better be, y'all, if you know how to control your vagina, you can get off when you want. It's a conversation between your mind and your pussy. Y'all be letting niggas think they run this shit and you're not. I have to talk to her. I have to get her comfortable. I have to get her wet. I have to be like, yes, girl, we like him.
Right.
He's cool. Let him in, girl. Let him in, girl.
And then just let loose.
Yeah.
But that's having that comfortability with yourself, though.
Yes. Those conversations in the mirror. When you butt janking in the mirror, how do you feel about yourself? That's how niggas gonna treat you. Because you're naked. You're bare. If I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Even when I'm insecure, I'll be like, you that bitch. You that bitch.
You gotta tell yourself that.
You know, because to keep me there. Because if I let it get too far, like, I haven't been dressing to my potential. I haven't been doing my shit because I'm like focused. And it's not a negative thing, but I'm like, I'm a bad bitch. And like, my titties is my home screen. Like, gas yourself up, bitch. You a bad. When I open my phone, it's you, a bad bitch. Yes, like, yeah. I've been sharing old shit. Like, y'all see these titties? I've been giving y'all sex symbol for a decade. My Snapchat is lit right now.
I'm sure it's going up. Trey, you doubling, you spinning the block on some mid?
Yeah, if I'm drunk and shit.
If I'm drunk.
Not if you sober?
No, I mean, you know, when you leave a club or something.
You gotta have a top 5.
A top 5? I mean.
Your top 3 don't answer. You gotta have.
You just go through the Rolodex.
Yeah. Now, how far though?
That's a good question.
Once 2 niggas don't answer me back, I'm like, oh.
It's over.
I'm going to sleep. And then when they call
first
back.
of all, as a nigga, you just gonna hit up everybody at once first and foremost.
That's terrible. I don't want to believe my coochie is like that. I believe she's special.
Yeah.
I ain't hit everybody. Maybe I ain't went through the phone and hit everybody up. Receipts.
You can all you
I'm not saying you. That's just in general for women. Like, shit, like, some niggas just gonna be like, I used to fuck with this person, we ain't talked in a minute. Shit, and that might be a few of the ones that niggas ain't talked to in a minute. I'm gonna hit them up.
Someone called me a stone cold freak today. I was like, that's some old nigga shit. I was like,
Cause it's, how many times you don't feel me ain't fuck with someone in a couple years?
Or it's the head nigga. Sometimes people have mid pussy, but
it'd be more mid head than anything.
Yeah. Mid head is what's the turn off?
Yeah. Mid head is a turn off.
Yeah.
That's a major turn off.
It wouldn't be sucking dick and shit, then be like, it don't want to be like, damn, that bitch bad, but like, then be like, oh, let's just start fucking type shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Even my worst head when I think I'm being terrible.
Every woman ain't got good head, which is disappointing.
You know when you want it to end. I be like, and they be like, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm trying to give you that trash. And you like,
I would give women like an extra 30 seconds to a minute to give them benefit of the doubt. Like, damn, am I tripping?
But I avoid getting head too. Like, everybody can't eat coochie. And I'd be like, well, why even play? Because that would turn me off.
But that's the same way.
Because if the dick is great, I would rather get the dick. And let's just avoid the awkward shit.
That's the same with niggas getting head.
That's so sad. I don't want, and women don't give head if you don't like it. Don't do that.
Enjoy it.
Please don't do that. Because if you don't think a nigga can know this, even if you like him, if you do not like giving head, do not do that shit.
Also, would you, like, if you ever had a chance to marry a woman, will you marry a woman who don't like sucking dick or who don't suck dick?
Who doesn't do it at all?
Yeah.
I probably could. I probably could.
You would live without head for the rest of your life, or?
I don't plan on. Well, I mean, no, I'm not gonna. I never said I'm gonna live without head. That's 2 different questions.
No, I just separate questions. I just want to see your answer.
I thought black men don't cheat.
Well, I mean, cheating don't mean
getting head while you married.
That don't mean you automatically cheating.
Getting head?
Yeah.
What that mean?
Means you getting head. Now, depending on what your rules are.
I agree.
Okay, yes, whatever the boundaries are. But
whatever your boundaries
do you plan
are.
on having that type of marriage? Are you monogamous? Does your woman have to be monogamous, or is this she can get head too?
No, I mean, yeah, if that's what we agree on. I'm not the type where it's like, oh, only I can do this and you can't do this. I don't want to do that.
I like that in you.
I wouldn't even be like that. So no, I would be getting some head.
You gonna go at some point.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta have people that's just only finna give you head.
Yeah, so she could be an amazing woman and just don't suck dick good. You would rather her not do it.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I could live with that.
So you can't live without head. The bitch gotta be a.
If she don't do it, someone will.
But could you marry somebody
who don't?
I don't know if I would marry someone who don't.
Because eventually head gonna turn into sex.
Not always.
If the bitch is as cold as head that you looking for, that you searching for.
Oh yeah, no. She said if
that
someone suck my dick,
is going.
If someone suck my dick good, I definitely would want to fuck afterwards. I want to know what that pussy like.
Listen, nah, I don't agree.
If you've never had no crazy ass head, and you just got crazy head and then try to pussy to see if it match.
I've had women that have just sucked my dick for a year straight. That's all they hear for.
Hoes is nuts. Y'all are nuts.
That's all they hear
and
for.
I love sucking dick.
And it's ones where it's like, that's all they want to do. Like, I just want to come give you head.
That's why I don't do that no more, because I feel like as great as my pussy is, people will be like, but that head, like.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing that shit. Like, no, y'all ain't finna.
You had to be like, draw the line.
I had to stop it.
Yeah. And it'd be something that'd be like that, where they'd be like, no, you gotta fuck me today.
And it's just like the vibe. Like, if I'm not already into suck, if I didn't offer to suck your dick, you don't keep asking me for head, and you ain't offering nothing else for me. Like,
but I know some that's just offering that off the gate. Like, no, let me just come suck your dick. That's it.
It depends.
I don't believe in that. That is a sin.
It depends on our situation.
That is a whole sin, bitch. Because
there's level to this shit. Yeah, like if I rock with you, we really click tight and shit, and you look good.
I feel like head is so intimate. I mean, maybe the way I suck dick, I just feel like it's so intimate and it's so nasty. And like it's so deep. And everybody don't like their dick sucked the same. So that means I have to know everybody's personality.
Every woman don't think like that.
See, that's why y'all should be hoes.
Yeah, I agree.
We go through all it because I'm thinking about what you gonna do for me. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna treat you the same until I feel like
all women don't make
ain't mutual.
It sounds like you make it experience. All women don't make head of experience.
I make everything experience because like you should be obsessed with me. I feel like what's the point of going in there if I don't want you to be, and little niggas be playing it, you know, they be like, these little young niggas now, they be trying to act tough. Then they be like, damn, like I said, I'm a stone cold freak, huh? Yeah, big mama, you sending me these little bitches out here, they like,
they ain't doing it right.
You know, I'm like, she don't look like she having fun. It's just that, like, is she having fun?
But that's crazy. They sending videos though.
When I did a threesome, I was like, I think baby need a break. I'm like, I don't think I was like, let her breathe. Is she having fun? Like,
nah, you should have stopped her.
And I asked her, like, is you enjoy? Don't just let him fuck you how he want to do it. Like, what you want?
Right.
And I'm like, I would never I will stop a nigga like, what the fuck was that? Now, come on, let's switch up now. I don't like that. I will tell you, big stroke.
But that's important, though. I think it's important for women to
communicate.
To communicate
don't just
what
lay
you
there
want.
and text your homegirls in the group chat.
No,
like,
communicate what you want, what you like, because that's how everybody gonna get the job done.
And when I'm fucking with female, like I'm open with that open communication. Yeah. But they say that's rare and shit because niggas be in their feelings about that shit, like their ego be broke. But no, like.
But that's why you have to have a good pussy meter. Like your pussy gotta know. Mm-hmm. Who's gonna treat you like that? Like that's the thing. People go for looks and they don't go for vibe. Like I will go for the like crazy big dick nigga in the corner talking to the white people. So I'm like, he gonna give me an experience. It might be crazy. Like I think I had lost a shoe one time. This thing had me sticking out, but it was an experience. I ain't never gonna forget. It like you know, like that shit was wild. Like the dick was cool. I came a couple times. Like that wasn't a complete L. But then it be niggas where I'm like, you is so fine. You everything. All the bitches want you. And it's trash. This was trash. Yeah. Your crib is nice. Your car is nice. You got bread. Like all the things that women act like make they pussy wet.
When you got all that, they walking in with their pussy wet. You ain't got to do nothing.
Not me. I'm dry as a motherfucker. So here,
at that point, I can see nigga point of view. At least I fuck.
Cause them the niggas who can't lick nipples. I will not. And they'll be like, I'll be watching you fuck all the day on the internet and I'm not giving you no pussy. Yeah.
You said they can't lick nipples. Elaborate.
Yeah, licking nipples is an art form.
Yeah.
You know, everybody just think if you like suck on a nipple, like that's doing something. Like it feels like a vacuum. It feels like a wet vacuum.
Yeah, no.
Like, and I'm even like certain tongue movements. I'm not into everything. When my nipples were pierced, it was like I had all this feeling. It was great.
Right.
But when I took them out, I kind of lost some.
Right.
So like some shit, I'm like, I don't need that. But then some niggas know how to just trace a bitch titties. You be like, ooh,
They
what was
get
that?
turned on.
You know?
That's too funny.
So I guess it's just everybody's different. Everybody's touch is
Everybody
different.
is different though.
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah.
Because some women have very sensitive nipples. Some where they don't feel nothing.
Yeah, it definitely be something don't feel shit. But just like how you said, like when you suck dick, you suck every nigga dick differently.
It's
like
not the same.
you po fuck everybody.
I got my 3 killer moves though. That work on anybody. But like balls, everybody don't like balls. Play with. Everybody don't like them sucked. Some people like that shit hurt. Some people like
That's crazy.
they're too sensitive. I'm too
Yeah,
like you
sometimes
know they
it
like
can hurt somebody suck your balls too hard.
yeah, or like they just don't like them tugged or you.
Yeah,
like, if I hold them both, everybody don't like both held.
That might hurt.
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah.
like-
Balls are scissors. You gotta hold them bitches light.
And putting like balls in dick and mouth is too much for some people. It's a lot. You gotta figure out.
But it is everybody's different, and that's where communication comes in. And you can communicate as y'all
You
go.
ain't gonna tell me how to suck dick though.
No, do what you doing.
I'ma stop. Like
No, I'm not gonna
you want to show me?
I'm gonna be like, do what you doing. If you do something that hurts or
Yeah,
is not,
tell me.
just be like,
Uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
But I will roll my eyes.
I'm like, chill.
If you be like, oh,
I ain't gonna be. I don't
because I know
about
what
me.
this do.
I'm not gonna be like, oh. I'm
No,
like,
people,
chill.
people
chill,
like,
relax,
oh, that
hey,
hurt,
hey,
and I be like, I know
No,
I'm being gentle.
no, if it hurt, you just gotta tap their head like.
No, I ain't got no. If you cuff
they
my
might
shit, we
not
fight.
understand. Yeah.
If you cuff my shit,
No, it gotta be like this. Like this. Stop. I feel the teeth.
and we fighting. You ain't finna pat back
Stop
my
that.
damn scalp.
You do gotta give a little pat.
I'm
Chill. Hey, chill.
Nah.
Chill. You do gotta give a little pat.
Then I'm really pulling them balls down. We gonna be here boxing.
But like yeah, like we was saying though, everybody different from the men to the women and shit, from the sex to giving head and shit. Like you gotta treat everybody different because everybody got different sensory meters and shit. So nobody should feel any type of way
Facts.
for giving you constructive criticism if that's your partner and shit, because that just gonna make your sex life better with that person in the long run.
Yeah.
Can't think you're gonna use the same move on everybody and shit. Like it don't work like
Couple
that.
moves you
Lies.
always use.
I mean, some
But
go
still,
to, but not no full around.
The turtle twist never fails. Okay, I learned that from my OG.
So let me ask y'all this then. So along them lines, when y'all are with somebody new, how do y'all figure out what they like? Do y'all have sex with them first, then see how that
As
goes?
I got older, foreplay. I didn't like foreplay in the beginning. It was like, let's do it.
Let's get straight to it.
And that was fun for me. But now I'm like, because I want you to figure it out for me. So if I don't show you what I like if I don't play with you and figure it out, like, I sucked toes at one point, and I was like, this is kind of high, but not for everybody. Like, everybody, and not that people be having ugly feet or anything. So like, I don't want to suck your toe. I don't want to get that nasty with you. Like,
you can't get that nasty with
with
everybody.
everybody. Yeah, like I don't eat everybody's ass. I don't, it just depends. Like it just depends on how nasty I feel when I'm with you. Like, do I feel like I can just really shut all this shit off and like, let's do it? Or is it like, okay, I want to fuck with him a couple times, but I ain't really that into it. But like, he's sexy. He, the dick is good. Do what it's supposed to.
Just gonna keep it basic then.
Yeah, I keep it basic. I have a package. It's like the basic, like just the super head. There's the the combo. There's the I'll block you. Like they'll block me.
The combo.
So I'm like, do you want to block me? And they'll be like, what does that mean? I'm like, that means I can do whatever I want. And you're gonna block me after because you're gonna feel so vulnerable after. And they be like, yeah, I want that. I'm like, all right, you wouldn't believe me being blocked.
What's the block you list? What's the?
I'm deep. I'm deep in the block
I'm so
list.
curious what you be doing.
It's just a whole like you gonna let me do what I do. You gonna let me go head to toe with however I want.
So you be eating niggas' asses and shit.
Tying niggas up, I let you do. We do shit back to me, shit that like I'll ask you like, what haven't you tried? What do you want to try? I've done pee, I've done all type of shit.
So
nigga
you
put
really,
a tarp down for me.
Yeah.
Like I was like, you're such a gentleman. Like I was like, oh my god. Like I planned an orgy in LA off of Tinder. Like it's a power in like
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
putting people in a room to do what you want.
Like,
and like
you
it
kind of a
happened.
dominant type of person.
Yes, and I try to be submissive to certain people because
Yeah.
I like to be submissive too. I like to be thrown around. A bitch like to be choked out. You know, I like to just like, okay, tell me what you gonna do.
But that's not what
it's naturally I'm dominant.
Yeah,
exactly. Like I tried to be a sub in LA for like a living girlfriend.
Yeah,
and I didn't know what DS meant. That means dom sub.
Okay.
So I moved in. He was nasty. He was cool. He was an older dude, but he had a nice crib. He spoiled me, gave me everything I wanted, and all I had to do was like keep the house up and whatever. But he started trying to give me curfews and weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, oh. And then he showed me a video, and he like used to have the bitch chained up in the closet, and like he would come home from lunch break and like feed her in a dog bowl.
That's a lot.
The whole night. I'm like, oh, I ain't that type of bitch. Like, oh, you should have let me know that.
Beginning,
You know, like you would have sent that. I would have let you know. Like, oh no.
Yeah,
but our sex was great. He was
Yeah.
like, this is like not what I expected. So then he like tried to bring his homeboy over, like they was gonna do some shit. And I had him holding that man ass open. I'm like, right. See, you should have asked me what type of bitch I was. You didn't ask me.
flip the script.
I didn't flip the script, but I was naturally just doing what I do. It wasn't
yeah.
like, oh, I see what y'all on. It was like, oh, cool, bad. I'm like, yeah, I'm with all this. And he's like, you can see his face in the moment, like, this is not what I had in mind. And the nigga, his homeboy, like, call me, bitch. Who is this? He's like, I like her. And then it started having rules and all that shit attached to it. And then one day he was like, we gotta talk. He was like,
you went too far for him.
Yeah, he was like, I think I want to get married. He was like, I think I need to find a wife. I was like, you might, nigga. I don't think I'm the bitch you was looking for. I was like, I understand.
That's wild.
I understand.
Crazy.
That's super
and
wild.
then months later, he was like, I'll buy you and your nigga a car. Please come back. Like, please.
Wow.
And I'm like, nah, nigga, you put me out. You was cool on me.
It was all
I
good.
can't come back. Any
shit,
nigga that'll do that, you was hurt. This pussy was too much. I can't go back.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't go back. Oh yeah, he's like,
got the block
he started putting the
package.
alarms on me and shit. You know, like when I was trying to come back, like the
Oh
alarm
my
would be
gosh.
on. I was like, oh, you're oppressed, because I was still doing me. Like,
Yeah.
But that was never not in the rules. Like I could do me.
No, that's hectic.
But because I wouldn't let you chain me up and shit, nigga. But he broke up with that girl because she wanted him to like abuse her. And he was like, you got daddy issues and shit. Like it wasn't fun for him. He was like, I'm not doing that. Like you like rough shit, bitch. Like
And there be women like that.
like he like control, but he don't want to hurt you.
Yeah.
Vibes. I was like, you ain't chaining me up though. That's some slave shit. I'm like, that. You don't think that's
That's some real-
traumatizing?
Was
like
he was white?
he was black. No, hell no. I had a choice between a big ass white man and him. I'm gonna go with the nigga.
Yeah.
And would
Of course.
say the white dude was, but I will tell you, some of the most popular Instagram bitches fuck that white man because he gives you a dog.
He gives you a dog?
Bitches
those
love
little
dogs.
A companion dog.
He has a yard full of those little dogs with a hot tub. Like Instagram wise, if I would have really understood what influencers were gonna be, I would have chose a white man. And I would have been looking like I would have been living though. I'd have been living lavish, but that old white man FaceTime me with that dick out.
He was good.
I started laughing. He hung up. He just looked like a movie character, like a creepy, like a creepy ass predator.
With hella dogs.
Yeah, like for the bitches. But I was like, you smart. You're smart
Yeah,
as fuck.
bitches love
Because
dogs.
when you leave, he lets you keep it. So them
the
bitches
dog.
all walking around LA with these little dogs. I'm like, y'all got them from that man.
Wow.
I got them fucking dogs from that man.
What kind of dog? Different kinds of
Them
one
mi-
space.
Like
Them little small ones.
just those cute little ones that don't get big. I don't know if they all were the same.
It's so,
but-
yeah, I'm about to say so many of those.
yeah, but he had a yard full of them. You could pick your pick.
Pick-
And then
pick
when
another.
they will run low, he will replace them. Yeah,
That's
it was in his
insane.
description. Like you can keep the dog.
Mm.
I was like, this shit crazy.
That's-
Yeah,
I mean,
LA was a time.
That's kind of smart.
I thought it was smart. I thought it was genius.
But they say stuff like that all throughout LA though.
Oh yeah, I had an audition for like the Playboy Mansion. That's really some crazy shit. Like that's some
They just
crazy
be
shit.
fucking in that bitch, huh?
Yeah, but that's some real escort like under the table mob shit. That's not no like they having fun. They not having fun.
Mm.
They not having fun.
Yeah, no, they that's been said before. They got documentaries.
Yeah, they're
and
not
stuff
having
on
fun.
that.
It's very like the dude was like more so like, oh, I can get you in music videos and shit like that or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, so them hoes be fucking. Now that culture is dying. It's like
Yeah,
you can just hit a bitch
that
on
shit
Instagram.
been
Right,
died.
right.
She come to the video. But
Early
like,
2000s, that bitch
no,
probably
that I
popping.
was out there. I went to college in 2012. So
was
like
still
Neal, like
Yeah.
the big artists still used models.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Neal name cause maybe he the most recent nigga, huh?
No, that's what I auditioned for.
Oh.
Yeah, so
People fucking be in Neal video?
yeah, like the bitch, he was like, this one of my girls, and then he showed me her in the video, then he showed me her fucking, you know, and I'm like, okay, and I did my little shit. He was like, little chubby white man with a little dick. He asked to fucking her, you know, just like seduce him and all that. But I'm like, if I was an average young girl, I would be terrified.
Oh wow, yeah.
Because I wasn't. My mama knew where I was at.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, hey girl, I'm finna.
Yeah, like this is
you
what
know
it
I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah.
Like it was never. I was never nowhere I wasn't. Nobody knew where I was.
Right.
Nobody knew where I was going. I always had a way out.
Right.
And like across the street, and then he was like, Nelly lives across the street, this and that. And like, I'm like, oh, you trying to tell me the rapper? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but he was just like, you ain't, like, I was not intimidated, but I was like, I'm not drinking what you drinking. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I brought my own shit. He was like, what? Like,
you was OG in the game.
Yeah, but I was still young. So it was like, they was fucked up about that. Like, and this.
Can people be naive?
Yeah, naive as fuck. Yep. Like, them girls who, have y'all watched rap shit?
No, I haven't. So much about
I seen like the first 3 episodes.
Did you see when she went out there with the white man, right?
Nah.
Okay, she went out there to meet a trick white man. He whined and dined and treated her right. You know, she was like, and she was gonna plan on giving him a little son, but she not yet. So he was like, "Can I come up?" She was like, "No, maybe tomorrow after we shop." You know, then I get some pussy. Went upstairs. That nigga came in. He booked the room with him and another nigga. Like, what's up? And she had to fight her way up out of there. You know, she cussed him out. Nothing happened to her, but still, you in that situation. You in a situation. And like, she was online though all day. Like, niggas paying that bag. Don't let it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now you on the train. You gotta go back in Humbleville.
Talking about shit like that.
That shit's real.
Shouldn't. Not saying they should, but if a nigga paying for a trip, if any amount, don't you think niggas expect sex?
I would want sex, and that's just me. I fuck expecting, like, niggas here ain't doing shit. So if you are in your hometown, ma'am, and niggas ain't taking you out and spinning a bag and treating you like the way you talking shit about these niggas in your city all day, and then the nigga flies you out and treats you to the standard you want to be treated, and you're like, nigga, it's the bitches who get gassed up like, oh, I can get this again then, or but then also can't say that. You have to remember the women who go out and the nigga is lame. He got hella bread.
Yeah.
He got hella bread. He dined and wined you, and then immediately put you on Instagram because you didn't give him no pussy. But you knew he was lame before he did that. You felt the vibes.
I've heard from multiple women though.
Like, I've been around niggas with bread, and I'm like, I hung out with a nigga before when followers was a thing. Like, I got 200K followers, and I asked him like, why you swipe on me? Like, you're not usually my type. Like, and he was like, I can't take you to the club, what you got on, And I was like, since when? I ain't never been not let it nowhere. And just trying to, like, kind of humble me, kind of knock me off my peg. Light-skinned nigga, cute or whatever, but I'm like, boy, you didn't put them Gucci slides in when we came up in here, so they not yours. You ain't opened up not one bottle in this bitch, but it's a bar full of them. This ain't your crib. Right. You can keep, so while you're questioning me, I'm just like this.
Yeah, you just peeping.
Yeah, like, you don't live here, bro. Somebody you know stay here. You here to entertain me. Yeah. But you questioning me, and then he's like, who's your influences? Josephine Baker's, Janet Jackson. So he's like, oh shit. Like, yeah, I'm not no bitch who's just out here like, but I want your attention.
I feel most of them niggas probably do be lame. Yeah.
And not all of them.
Not all, but I understand some, but yeah. You still shouldn't be surprised if 100% of them niggas.
Let's talk about the bitches who say, oh, I fucked a rapper and didn't get nothing. You knew he had it. You knew he had it, and you gave it to him for free. Yeah, but the nigga who has it for real to give to you, you won't give him none because you don't want to seem like you fucked for money. That's also that culture. Like, you're still a hoe. Yeah. If you flew, once you got on that plane for that flight, you're a hoe. Someone paid for your time, and you came to spend it.
But on the flip side, I think men
you also... a hoe, love it, but you a hoe.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it. You wanted to be wined and dined, and he did. Yeah. So you can't fault women who do that as a career.
Yeah,
no, you get but you won't give no pussy.
I didn't say, but
I
told someone this the other day, like, all that shit count. Even you got a regular job, but you find out every other month with a different nigga, and clearly you probably fucking. You're a sex worker. Nothing wrong with it. I think strippers and shit, and it really sound pussy. Yeah, OnlyFans and shit, and. A woman who find taking trips with different niggas.
You selling your body to the army, I sell my body for money. We both selling our bodies, bitch. Yeah. But women do that where they want to not be classified a hoe. So they won't fuck you. But now you building up a reputation as the bitch who just flying out, not fucking. So, like, the niggas with bread don't want you because it's not even that they want to fuck. It's just the idea that you're down is cool to them.
And like, niggas know you find out, niggas already going to assume you on that time, like, no matter what.
Like, Kevin Durant, Meek Mill, all these people who have access to women, right? They want the women that's untouchable. They know that another nigga with big bread is fucking this girl. He's keeping her so fucking good and kept that she ain't letting that pussy out for nobody else. They want that girl. Yeah. They're not fighting. That's why when people are like, oh, everybody fucking the same girls. Yeah, because them the girls fucking for free. Yeah. They're like, yes, because I need to keep getting in the room. They not even fucking niggas to fuck them for anything. They like, I need to get to the higher up. I need to get to the next nigga. Right. That's a job. That's a fucking job. Whether you feel like you giving a pussy or not, you getting in the rooms to get more. It's a job. You're clocking in to get better dick and better money. But you're not a hoe. I don't.
Yeah, all that under the same category as sex work. Whatever your description is, I don't put labels.
You know, you as a woman, you don't have to say yes. You do not. You do not have to say yes. But then set your terms and conditions. I want my own room.
Set your term. I think that's the most. That's what I was going to say.
If I'm fucking with you, if I feel like after the second date, I feel like, you know what, I fuck with this nigga. We can figure it out. But like, I'm not just coming down with the intention of fucking you, and you could be a trafficker. You could have 6 baby mamas. You could have STD. Anything could be wrong. And because you flew me out and you spent some money on me, and you took me to a nice dinner. Now I owe you something. Now I'm stuck with some shit for life, and you ain't never gonna call me again because you got the pussy. You got what you wanted.
And another thing with me, and nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with being a hoe and shit. But like, nothing wrong with the shit. But if I feel like, yes, go on these trips and shit. But like, if you are dependent on niggas taking you on trips because you wouldn't afford it on your own terms, that's still whole activity as well type shit. Like, no matter what, do the shit. It's cool, but you feel me?
If you can't afford the trip and
on
you
your own, but that's the only way you can do it.
Because when niggas say buy your return trip home, if you can't buy your return trip home, play your role, play it cute. Like, I've never been stranded, but like, I couldn't imagine being like, fuck you nigga, you lame as hell, that dick small, I don't want to fuck, and then he like, get your ticket.
Yeah, that too.
You know, and I'm like, ooh, that ticket a stack right now, because I'm trying to leave out right now. I'm trying to leave out same day, and they like $1,500, and you looking at him like
fast. And shit, if you taking, feel me, 12 trips a year and shit, and you wouldn't be able to afford it if it wasn't niggas paying, like, you a sex worker. There's nothing wrong with though, but you definitely a sex worker. Which is cool. I like sex workers. I like strippers.
So would that make you a trick?
Because I like strippers.
Do you take care of them? Do you give them what they deserve?
No, I don't. I just say I like them as people.
So how you don't respect? So you don't respect the hustle?
You don't.
I do. I give strippers money. I mean, I ain't like, oh, bitch, I'm buying you tickets and shit. If I got it, I would be a trick. Maybe.
Okay, all right, say that. Okay,
yeah. If I'm a rich nigga, I'm about to blow my money anyway, but I ain't that. It be broke niggas tricking too, though. It be broke niggas tricking.
So I went to Vegas, right? And you can tell the girls who selling pussy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know the facts.
And they bad. They cold. And you see not one nigga buying them drinks. Not one rich white, nobody. Yeah. But they got them on lock. They talking them hoes down. Yep. And like, I went in the bathroom and some girls was being rude. I knew they was in there selling pussy. They talking about setting my friend up though. Not setting them up, but like, we gonna get them little lame asses. Woo. And I'm like, but the girl's like, you don't remember me? And she's like, no. She's like, remember we sold pussy down at the like some club, you know, when Trey Songz was there? And she was like, oh shit, she like, you got your body done? Like, they having this moment though, and I'm like, funny. You know, I spoke, they didn't speak, so I'm just watching them now at this point. Go back outside. The fine hoes though was at the bar. So I'm looking at these hoes, looking at my white friend trying to seduce him and shit. He ain't got no money. He do, but he ain't spending no money.
He ain't trying to spend no money.
I send shots to the fine bitches. They like, right, and them hoes is like, for us. The white niggas get mad.
Oh my God.
I'm like, but you been talking to them for 30 minutes and you not.
Exactly.
And I'm dressed down. I'm not even flashy. I'm just like, I was like, watch this. Y'all niggas think they got, y'all got. My friends think they got game. I'm like, all you gotta do is send them bitches some Hennessy or some. Some mid range, and they go, because it's expensive in Vegas.
Absolutely. Yeah, shit.
Champagne and Hennessy. They was like.
And I know some cool women who sell pussy and shit, cooler than the fan and shit. They let me fuck without paying.
Oh yeah,
so
we like you,
I support.
We're not gonna be like it's business, but we just asking, would you?
Yeah, just would you? I mean, because you say how much. You fuck with them.
I support them as a friend. Like, you feel me? If we friends and shit, like,
you cannot friends on pussy.
If any of my friends, like, if we cool on that level, there's a lot of shit as a friend I'll do for you. Yeah. If I don't know you, but if we cool, we get a comfortable level, that's different. If I don't know you, that's a different story. But if I fuck with you, you my dog and shit, everything situation. I treat everybody different depending on the situation. You sell pussy, Yeah.
I was just saying, like, even a drink will make a difference. Like, a hoe will be like, damn, I was out here to work, but like, I really appreciate you for seeing me. I appreciate you for just sending a bitch a drink. And
I'll give a drink.
They
for sure.
really threw a fit though. That they were like appreciative, and they came over and spoke and thanked us, and like follow my IG, and the real bad one was like, I'm a stack a night, whatever. I was like, bitch, because I'm thinking about it. So I'm thinking about it. Like, she was so cold. She was so beautiful. I'm like, I understand why you're in here doing what you're doing. Like, her friend was okay, but she was the friendly one. But she was cute too. But I was like, I was like, girl, if I gave you a few photo shoots and you let me create and direct this pussy, you will be that girl. Yeah, she was like, I'm down. She was open to it. But the homegirl was like, I already got this shit. I'm just here. I'm wingmaning. And I was like, is that pussy good? I know that pussy good. Her confidence is the way but I'm like, ain't nobody buying that pussy drinks though.
Ain't nobody buying that drink.
As fine as y'all hoes is, ain't nobody. It's a game. It's a real game. It ain't fun. Hoeing is not that fun. It's fun when you win. Mm-hmm. But to get there,
you know it's not a game.
What?
Well, I have one more question though. So when we was talking about, I thought he was gonna ask you really.
Oh no, what?
So you just said like, you thought about you might spend $1,000 on it. Yeah. What would be y'all limit? The baddie approach you, you talk to her, you just bought her a drink. What's the most like y'all would do for somebody?
If my bank account allows it, I will spend $5.
I ain't spending that much
for the works. Though.
The works.
For the works. Because it's like, you got to find that sex worker, though. It's not just a bad bitch.
No.
There's a woman
it's gotta be
worth
somebody that
$5K who going to hang
up. Oh, $5K? I'm talking about $500.
No, $5K.
You funny as fuck.
$500, you go to DTC and get you a bitch. I had one offer.
I'm not
like, that's, and they cool. Like, I got some bad bitches in there, but there's some, you can go $500 right now and get you a decent bitch at DTC. I'm talking about, he asked if I'm going to spend it. I want that bitch who going to suspend from the ceiling.
Know what?
And set her pussy on fire.
Know
I
what
want
negates
the works.
I think you know what I'm going to say. Know what negates all that shit? Going to a different country.
So it wouldn't be $5K there. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I want the works. I want a bitch. I want to go to the underground club. Honestly, and bitches coming out. Mm-hmm.
Unless I got a bag, like I ain't that pressed.
That's what I got the bag. I got it.
I ain't pressed about no bitch in America.
I'm a trick regularly. I will take a bitch out, wine and dine her.
I honestly don't think tricking in America worth it.
So what's the most you would do then?
In America?
Yeah.
Period. Just you today, right now, Trey.
Right now.
To me. Go to different countries.
What's the most
now
though?
In America? Oh yeah.
Anywhere. What's the most though? It don't matter where.
$400.
$400.
Yeah, $400 is stretch in another country.
Yeah, it does. You a rich nigga of $400 in Mexico.
Yeah, it'll stretch. I mean, I spend money. I might. Cause I mean, I want to, like she said, I want a full experience.
And like, when you see women, like all races, all types, and you like, it's some fine ass, beautiful ass, untouchable women in this world. Like, I would pay to touch one of them bitches.
I might be like, how much it gonna cost you to spend the whole week with me?
Yeah, like I don't want. But did you see that old ass nigga who was posted from the DR? No. He had a bad bitch every day on TikTok.
I did see that.
He had a bad
in Thailand or DR?
DR. He had a regular ass apartment. It had like a little hot tub on the balcony, but it wasn't even crazy like nice.
Yeah,
but
facts. I seen that shit. I seen that.
They was like, this nigga got money.
Yeah, I seen that like a few months ago.
And I was like, I would clean up.
But let me tell you that back because plane tickets and where you stay do cost a lot.
Yeah.
So
to get there.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
To get there.
Yeah.
Facts.
So that, but
facts.
Man,
facts.
I did studies. I read up and shit. It's in another country, you probably could get like 5 bitches for like $500.
A whole party.
And they be cold as fuck.
That's why niggas always going out the country. That's why them rappers always getting yachts and shit.
I've been out the country a few times.
But in country, now that you talking, I'm like, but you can go to Ohio and find a bitch who never been anywhere in life and who is fucking stunning.
You know what? You know a lot of people do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's regular girls who are so fucking stunning that they don't have no life experience, and you're like,
wow. Those small ass towns.
But you know what they be saying? Like, a lot of bigger cities say that's Minnesota.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Lil Wayne was like, we got some of the finest bitches.
A lot of them
Why you think he won't come up?
They say most of the Playboy bunnies came from Minnesota.
All that.
Like, LA.
Yeah, LA, Minnesota and Canada.
When I went out there, the biggest house on the hill was Minnesota. Somebody from Minnesota. He's like, I got 3 houses on Lake of the Isle. Like,
yeah, see?
His Rolls Royce was crazy. I'm like, what? I'm from Minnesota? He's like, what? And he's like, I know I'm gonna see you again. Your ass is crazy. We was smoking for his house. I was like, this shit is nice. Like, you live. He was like, we have some of the most beautiful people. He was like, you wouldn't believe how many of us are out here. Like, and then actresses, a lot of actors and actresses come from here.
But yeah, I've been around. I don't want to sound like no hater, but Minnesota ain't in my top.
For what?
The finest people.
Oh, you crazy. When I moved to Detroit, I was like, niggas is ugly. Like, and Detroit, not even ugly, like people, like.
People even, just wasn't attractive.
Yeah, like our white people, our black people, our Chinese people, everybody, Asian people are attractive.
Yeah.
You would, like, our ugly person here will hit in Detroit. Like, you will be thang out there. You'll be that nigga. I'm like, y'all move to the States where you look
Cash
good.
Doll from Detroit, though. Cash Doll look good. So she look good.
Oh, I'm just saying, like.
I know.
Like, the level, like, their ugliest person, our ugliest person is not touching they ugly people. Like even their regular people, it's like, oh, y'all, okay, like. Here, I be like, you walk by, you be like, damn, you know what? That's a good looking white man. Yeah. Or, oh, goddamn, that's a good looking granny right there. like for real, LA, I feel the same way.
Grannies.
Yeah, LA, I'm like, everybody's beautiful. New York, you're like, it's some attractive ass people, some hurt people, but it's a wide range of people. Cincinnati, I was like, it was decent people. They weren't ugly, but it was like, okay, then we seen one bad bitch because ain't many. You like,
right when you see one, like, yeah, true.
Yeah, and I'm like, so is she a bad bitch or she just bad here?
Bad amongst, bad amongst crimes.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, facts.
It's just location. Atlanta, I was like, everybody look good here. Like all these beautiful black people.
Oh yeah, Atlanta,
yeah.
Like
Atlanta's different.
But
Atlanta
it definitely different. Like then you go to like Des Moines, you be like, oh, okay. But Milwaukee, you be like, okay. For real.
But no, this one thing we know. Let's toast up to this because we know this city to city, land to land, country to country is the fact that black men don't cheat.
Lies.
Lies. Yeah, we believing that shit out.